Welcome back to Coach Coin Collectibles, where we uncover some of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins in American numismatic history. In today's Top 4 countdown, we're featuring 4 classic USA 1-cent coins that collectors are always eager to examine: the 1951 wheat penny in rusty condition, the 1953 wheat penny in circulated condition, the 1955 wheat penny in good condition, and the 1956 wheat penny in very dirty condition. While these coins may appear worn, aged, or heavily circulated, hidden varieties, minting errors, and collector demand can sometimes make them far more valuable than their 1-cent face value. Stay tuned as we explore the history, rarity, and surprising market potential of these vintage Lincoln Wheat cents that continue to capture the attention of coin enthusiasts across the United States. Let's start. The fascinating 1956 United States 1-cent coin, a classic wheat penny that continues to attract attention from collectors across America. Even when found in a very dirty condition, this historic coin remains an exciting piece of American numismatic history. Many collectors enjoy searching through old coin jars, estate collections, and inherited coin boxes hoping to discover one of these vintage cents. The 1956 penny represents an era of growth and prosperity in the United States, making it a favorite among coin enthusiasts and history lovers alike. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat cent was produced by the United States Mint during a period when the famous wheat penny design was nearing the end of its long and successful run. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the design remained in circulation until 1958. By 1956, millions of Americans handled these pennies in everyday transactions, making them an important part of daily life. Today, surviving examples provide collectors with a tangible connection to mid-20th century America and its rich history. On the front of the coin, collectors will find the distinguished portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Above his portrait appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the word "Liberty" is displayed to the left. The date 1956 appears prominently on the right side. This iconic portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner, became one of the most recognized images ever used on American coinage. Even on a very dirty specimen, the design often remains identifiable and continues to showcase the craftsmanship of the era. The reverse side displays the famous wheat ears design that gives the coin its popular nickname, the wheat penny. 2 wheat stalks frame the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. Above these inscriptions appears the national motto, E pluribus unum. The wheat design symbolizes America's agricultural strength and heritage, making the reverse both simple and meaningful. Many collectors appreciate this classic design because it reflects an important chapter in American history before the Lincoln Memorial reverse replaced it in 1959. From a cultural and historical perspective, the 1956 wheat penny carries significant appeal. It circulated during the post-war boom years when the United States experienced major economic growth and technological advancement. Holding one of these coins allows collectors to connect with a generation that witnessed tremendous change. Because of this historical connection, demand for wheat pennies remains strong among collectors who enjoy preserving pieces of America's past. The coin was struck primarily from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a standard weight of approximately 3.11 grams. Its diameter measures 19.05 millimeters, and it features a smooth edge. These specifications remained consistent for Lincoln Wheat cents of the period and contribute to the coin's recognizable appearance and feel. Several interesting facts make the 1956 penny a desirable collectible. Large quantities were produced, yet many examples have been lost, damaged, or heavily worn over decades of circulation. Collectors often search for coins with strong details, original surfaces, and attractive color. Mint mark varieties from Philadelphia and Denver also create additional interest among hobbyists. As enthusiasm for vintage American coins continues to grow, the 1956 wheat penny remains a regularly sought-after addition to collections. A very dirty condition generally means the coin has accumulated years of grime, discoloration, and environmental exposure. While such condition reduces collector-grade quality, it does not erase the coin's historical importance. Many collectors still enjoy owning examples in lower grades because they provide an affordable way to add a genuine wheat penny to a collection. In today's active coin market, vintage Lincoln cents continue to enjoy steady collector attention and remain among the most recognized coins in American numismatics. When discussing market values, it is important to understand that actual prices depend on authenticity, condition, rarity, mint mark, and current collector demand. For entertainment purposes and as an example of the excitement often seen in collector discussions, some enthusiasts imagine exceptional 1956 pennies reaching values of several $100s. Hypothetical examples sometimes mentioned include 250 pounds, 450 pounds, or even 750 pounds, which equal approximately 250 pounds, 450 pounds, and 750 pounds respectively. In US dollar terms, enthusiasts may discuss figures such as $300, $550, or $900 when talking about highly desirable examples. These figures are illustrative examples only and should not be considered actual market valuations. For collectors hoping to build a strong wheat penny collection, patience and careful examination are essential. Always inspect dates, mint marks, and overall detail. Store coins in protective holders to prevent further damage, and avoid harsh cleaning methods that may reduce collector appeal. Many experienced collectors prefer coins with natural aging because original surfaces often remain more desirable than aggressively cleaned examples. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny continues to capture the interest of collectors because it combines history, affordability, and nostalgia in a single small coin. Even in very dirty condition, it represents an authentic piece of America's past and remains a treasured collectible for many enthusiasts. Whether discovered in an old collection or purchased as part of a growing numismatic portfolio, the 1956 1-cent coin stands as a reminder that every coin has a story to tell, and that story continues to inspire collectors around the world. Number 2. The 1955 United States 1-cent coin continues to attract attention from collectors and coin enthusiasts across America. Even in good condition, this historic penny represents an important era in American coinage and remains one of the most talked about Lincoln Wheat cents. As interest in vintage coins continues to grow, many collectors are searching through old jars, family collections, and inherited coin albums hoping to discover a valuable 1955 penny. While not every example is worth a fortune, certain pieces can command impressive prices in today's collector market, making this coin a fascinating subject for both beginners and experienced numismatists. Produced during the mid-1950s, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat cent was minted at a time when the United States was experiencing rapid economic growth and cultural change. The coin belongs to the famous wheat cent series that was struck from 1909 through 1958. Millions of Americans use these pennies in everyday transactions, making them a familiar part of daily life. Today, however, surviving examples serve as miniature pieces of history that connect collectors to a significant period in America's past. Looking closely at the front of the coin, collectors will find the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected figures in American history. His image faces to the right, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1955. The design is simple yet elegant, reflecting the enduring legacy of Lincoln and the nation's appreciation for his leadership. On the reverse side, two wheat stalks frame the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, while the motto, E Pluribus Unum, appears across the top. This classic reverse design is one of the reasons wheat cents remain highly popular among collectors. The cultural and historical significance of the 1955 penny extends beyond its face value. These coins circulated during a transformative decade in American history and were handled by millions of people. Each surviving example carries a connection to the everyday lives of Americans during the 1950s. Because of this historical connection, many collectors view the coin as more than just currency. It is a tangible reminder of a remarkable era. The 1955 Lincoln Wheat cent has a weight of approximately 3.11 grams and is composed primarily of copper. Its sturdy composition has helped many examples survive for decades despite years of circulation. Even coins found in good condition today often retain enough detail to make them attractive additions to a collection. The combination of historical importance, classic design, and durable composition contributes to the coin's lasting appeal. Several key facts make the 1955 penny especially interesting. It is part of one of the most collected coin series in American numismatic history. The year is particularly famous because of the rare 1955 double-die variety, which is considered one of the most celebrated error coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Although most 1955 pennies are standard issues, the popularity of the year has increased overall demand among collectors and investors alike. When discussing rarity and condition, a 1955 penny in good condition generally shows noticeable wear from circulation but still retains identifiable details and lettering. While common examples are relatively available, collector demand remains strong because of the coin's historic reputation and its connection to the famous double-die variety. As a result, many collectors actively seek quality examples to complete their wheat cent collections. In today's collector market, a standard 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent in good condition may commonly trade for around $2 to $15 depending on eye appeal and preservation. However, exceptional examples, rare varieties, and highly desirable pieces are often promoted with much larger collector values. Some enthusiasts speculate about values reaching £250, £500, or even £750, which equals approximately £250, £500, and £750 respectively for particularly sought-after pieces and unusual finds. These higher figures are often associated with special circumstances, premium quality, or rare characteristics that attract significant collector interest. For collectors searching for a valuable 1955 penny, careful examination is essential. Checking dates, mint marks, and overall condition can make a significant difference in determining desirability. Using proper storage methods, avoiding harsh cleaning, and consulting experienced collectors can help preserve a coin's long-term value. Patience is often rewarded, as the coin market can change over time and demand for historic wheat cents continues to remain strong. The 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent remains one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics. Its connection to history, attractive design, and enduring popularity ensure that it continues to capture the imagination of collectors across the country. Whether discovered in an old collection or purchased from a dealer, this classic penny represents far more than 1 cent. It stands as a small but meaningful piece of American heritage, and its continued demand makes it a coin that many collectors are proud to own. Number 3. The 1951 USA 1 cent coin in rusty condition. While many people may overlook an old penny with visible rust-like discoloration and age-related wear, dedicated collectors know that even heavily circulated coins can carry historical importance and surprising value. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Cent remains one of the most recognizable American coins, and examples with unique aging characteristics often generate significant interest in the coin collecting community. The 1951 1-cent coin was produced during a period of economic growth in the United States following World War II. Americans were rebuilding industries, expanding businesses, and entering a new era of prosperity. This small copper coin passed through countless hands during everyday transactions and became part of the nation's daily life. Today, each surviving piece serves as a reminder of that important period in American history. Even in rusty condition, a 1951 penny tells a story that spans more than 7 decades. On the front side of the coin, collectors can find the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. His image faces right and is accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty," to the left, and the date 1951 to the right. Lincoln's appearance on the cent reflects his enduring legacy as one of America's most respected presidents. The design has become one of the most recognized images in United States coinage history and continues to be admired by collectors worldwide. Turning to the reverse side, the coin displays the classic wheat cent design featuring 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions appears the national motto, E pluribus unum. The wheat ears symbolize America's agricultural strength and prosperity. This reverse design remained in production for decades and has become one of the most beloved coin designs among collectors because of its simplicity and historical significance. The cultural and historical value of the 1951 wheat cent extends far beyond its face value. It represents an era when cash transactions dominated everyday life and when pennies played a meaningful role in the American economy. Many collectors enjoy preserving these coins because they connect modern generations with the experiences of people who lived during the early 1950s. Every scratch, mark, and sign of circulation reflects years of real-world use and adds character to the coin's journey through history. The coin has an official weight of approximately 3.11 grams and was struck primarily from a bronze composition consisting of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. Despite its modest size, the coin's durable construction has allowed many examples to survive for decades. Even specimens showing heavy wear and rusty surfaces continue to attract attention because they represent authentic pieces of American numismatic history. Several key facts make the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Cent a favorite among collectors. It belongs to the famous Wheat Cent series that was produced from 1909 through 1958. Millions were minted, but collector demand remains consistently strong because the series is widely collected by beginners and experienced numismatists alike. The 1951 issue is especially appreciated by collectors working to complete date and mint collections of Lincoln Wheat Cents. When discussing rarity and condition, it is important to understand that rusty condition significantly affects preservation quality. However, many collectors still seek such examples as affordable additions to their collections. Coins that display unusual toning, distinctive aging patterns, or historically interesting wear can attract considerable attention. The growing popularity of Lincoln Wheat Cents has helped maintain strong demand for examples across nearly all condition levels. In today's collector market, some enthusiasts speculate about impressive values for vintage wheat cents. A heavily worn and rusty 1951 1-cent coin might be discussed among collectors with estimated values ranging from £250 to £750, depending on appearance, collector interest, and market enthusiasm. In numerical terms, that represents approximately £250 to £750. Converting these estimates to dollars, collectors may talk about values ranging from roughly $320 to $950. While these figures reflect collector excitement and market discussions, they demonstrate the continuing fascination surrounding historic Lincoln Wheat Cents. For collectors interested in acquiring or preserving a 1951 wheat cent, careful storage is always recommended. Coins should be kept in protective holders, away from moisture and harsh environmental conditions. Cleaning old coins is generally discouraged because it can reduce collector appeal. Instead, preserving the coin in its original state helps maintain its authenticity and historical character. Patience, research, and attention to detail can help collectors identify interesting pieces and build meaningful collections over time. The 1951 USA 1-cent coin remains a remarkable reminder of American history, even when found in rusty condition. Its connection to the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, its historical significance, and its enduring popularity among collectors continue to drive interest in this classic coin. Whether you are a beginner discovering coin collecting for the first time or an experienced enthusiast searching for unique additions, the 1951 wheat cent offers a fascinating glimpse into the past. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more exciting rare coin discoveries and collector insights in upcoming videos. Number 4. The fascinating 1953 United States 1-cent coin, a classic Lincoln Wheat penny that continues to attract attention from collectors across America. While millions of these pennies were produced, surviving examples in attractive circulated condition remain highly collectible because they represent an important era of American history. Many coin enthusiasts search through old collections and inherited coin jars hoping to find a 1953 penny that could hold more value than its face denomination. Its enduring popularity, historical connection, and strong collector demand make it one of the most discussed wheat cents in the hobby today. The 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted during a period of post-war economic growth in the United States. Americans were experiencing rapid technological advancement, expanding suburbs, and a growing consumer economy. This small bronze coin passed through countless hands during everyday transactions and became part of daily American life. Because it circulated widely, finding examples with original detail and appealing surfaces can be exciting for collectors who appreciate coins that have witnessed decades of history. On the front side of the coin, collectors will find the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," across the top, "Liberty," to the left, and the date 1953 to the right. Lincoln's image symbolizes unity, freedom, and leadership, making this design one of the most recognizable coin portraits in American history. The reverse side features two wheat stalks surrounding the words, "1 cent," and "United States of America," with the national motto, "E pluribus unum," displayed above. This iconic wheat design gives the coin its popular nickname, the wheat penny, and remains beloved among collectors. The cultural and historical importance of the 1953 wheat penny extends far beyond its monetary value. It serves as a reminder of mid-century America and reflects the nation's respect for Abraham Lincoln. Many collectors view these coins as miniature historical artifacts that connect modern generations with the past. Because the coin circulated during a transformative period in American society, it carries a nostalgic appeal that continues to fuel demand in the numismatic market. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and is composed primarily of copper, giving it the distinctive reddish-brown appearance associated with classic wheat pennies. Its diameter measures about 19 millimeters, and its durable composition helped many examples survive decades of circulation. Even circulated specimens often retain enough detail to remain desirable among beginning and experienced collectors alike. Several key facts contribute to the popularity of the 1953 penny. It belongs to the final decade of the wheat cent series, which ended in 1958. Collectors often seek complete date sets, creating steady demand for examples from every year. The coin's historical significance, attractive design, and accessibility make it a favorite entry point for those entering the hobby. Coins displaying stronger details, fewer marks, and original surfaces tend to command greater attention from buyers. In circulated condition, the 1953 1-cent coin is not considered extremely rare, but collector demand remains strong because of its place within the famous wheat penny series. Well-preserved circulated examples are frequently sought after by collectors building albums and date sets. The combination of age, historical relevance, and enduring popularity helps maintain interest in these coins year after year. As a result, attractive circulated examples often receive considerable attention in the marketplace. When discussing today's market value, circulated 1953 pennies commonly sell for modest amounts in US dollars, typically ranging from around 10 cents to several dollars depending on condition, mint mark, and overall eye appeal. However, exceptional examples and coins with unique characteristics may attract significantly higher collector interest. Some enthusiasts speculate about premium collectible values reaching hundreds of dollars for particularly desirable pieces. In British currency, such premium collector examples are sometimes discussed in ranges of approximately £100, £250, £500, or even £750, which correspond to £100, £250, £500, and £750 respectively. These higher figures are often associated with exceptional collector appeal rather than ordinary circulated examples. For collectors interested in acquiring or preserving a 1953 wheat penny, careful examination is important. Looking for strong design details, minimal wear, attractive coloration, and the absence of significant damage can help identify better quality specimens. Proper storage in protective holders can preserve the coin's condition and maintain its appeal for years to come. Collectors should also pay attention to mint marks and any unusual characteristics that may enhance desirability within the hobby. The 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny remains a cherished piece of American numismatic history. Its connection to a remarkable period in the nation's development, combined with the timeless Lincoln portrait and classic wheat ear reverse design, ensures continued collector interest. Whether discovered in pocket change, inherited from family members, or purchased for a growing collection, This historic 1-cent coin continues to captivate enthusiasts who appreciate both its story and its lasting collectible appeal.